All right, without further ado, spawning at the bottom right, we got our red Terran player playing for Shopify Rebellion. It is Byun.
And doing a proxy. Right on the top left corner, representing DPG, it's Rogue. Alright, proxy 2 rect incoming.
Alright, starting with a bang here. I like it.
3 Rex? 3 Rex?
Oh, I think it is.
Yeah, 3 Rex. Yeah, 3 Rex.
Oh, wow.
He's not, he didn't even get the refinery. There's 3 Rex Marines.
You remember back in the day in Wings of Liberty? I'm not sure if you were in the Wings of Liberty days, but...
Oh, of course, I was coaching Fnatic back then.
Oh, okay. Sweet. So, yeah, like, remember back in the Wings of Liberty days, like, Terran plays were
11-11.
4 or 5 racks Marine push.
Or like, yeah, or like 11-11, 11-12, like all sorts of variations of proxy racks.
Yeah, of course, nowadays, it's kind of dwindled to mainly like 2 racks or 3 racks. Rarely do I ever see 4 racks.
Hey, bring TY back. He will give you another 4 racks game on Everdream.
I think I feel like the last time
I lift all of those racks into the Zerg's main. If you can, if you recall that game versus Solar in GSL. Yep, on the Everdream. He built 4 racks. He lifted every single one of them into Zerg's main. And that's how the game ended.
Yeah, pretty insane.
Here comes the bunker. Yeah, Rogue had no idea of this because none of his overlords were able to spot this property racks on time. So it's all gonna come down to the micros of both players.
Yep, and gotta make sure that bunker doesn't go up because that would be quite troublesome.
Oh, it looks like it's gonna go up for sure. It's just a matter of can Byun put the Marines in there, but Rogue with some good surrounds takes down 3 Marines. Almost 3. Hello?
Oh my!
Oh, you losing? No, he's losing so many drones. This is over.
Yeah.
He should just type GG right now. Yep. There we go. I think for Rogue, it has always been the question of can he maintain his composure. If the answer is yes, then yeah, he becomes nearly invincible. If the answer is no, then he can look like just an average player.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. I mean, this game of StarCraft 2 is quite an emotional journey and a ride. I mean, you're playing a lot of games, you invest a lot of time, and you want to win. And sometimes you just end up losing, and sometimes you do end up losing to like the stupidest things, and it can get quite frustrating. So yeah, I can see why there will be times where Rogue get a bit emotional.
Sure. And also, Rogue taking the 3rd base at the pocket area instead of the 12 o'clock position. Usually, it may be more difficult for Zergs to hold off like drop base plays because they can go, they can kind of like go in and out between the main and the pocket base. But once you can, if you have the defense set up to negate that drop play, then actually taking this base is much better in terms of managing your game in terms of the macro aspect.
Of course, this is a map where you do have 2 options for your third, and it's always interesting to see which third the player goes for. Whether it's the 12 o'clock or is it in that pocket base that you mentioned. And looks like Rogue will go ahead and go for that one. Of course, that could allow him to spread the creep further or faster towards Byun's base, so that also helps.
All right, there's the 8 Marine drop going off from Byun. You don't see that a whole lot of often, but this is Byun's style. Byun really likes to mix and match these kind of different variations of aggressions. So.
Oh, adding in those Hellbats as well as the army just finished. And oh no, Rogue is droning up like crazy.
Uh-oh. We may see a quick 2-0. It really boils down to Rogue's micromanagement of these queens and lings. He has to keep these queens alive. The medevac hasn't even taken that much damage. It got barely scratched. Still has 110 HP left. So these Marines and Hellbats is gonna have some party right now. Usually you want to target down the medevac ASAP as a Zerg so that there is no healing going on onto those Hellbats and Marines, but I don't know, Snoopy. This may be a quick 2-0.
Yeah, I think Rogue just got too greedy here. Wasn't sure what Byun was going for, and that does cost him the game here.
And here comes the Banshees.
Oh, wow.
GG.
I think if the game, ends in the early game or even in the mid game to like a timing push or something, I think
Proxy!
I think that will be better for Byun. But speaking of proxy, the guy doing it is that man in the red coat. He is playing for Shopify Rebellion. Give it up for Byun.
All right, in the top right, 1 o'clock position, representing DPG, Rogue. He's gotta, gather himself, put everything back together in order not to get shut out. But this Overlord route, I think it's gonna barely miss it, or it may see the rats on the top one, but we shall see. I think it's.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Did he switch trajectory? No, he didn't. He didn't swap trajectory. So.
Yeah, I think it's going to be close. Or actually, yeah, it's going to be close. Oh wait, I think I don't know, man. This is going to be close.
Did he change it? No, he didn't change it.
No, he's not going to see it.
No, he's going to barely miss it.
Oh wow, wow. Just a few pixels down, he would have been able to see it. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh, he saw the SCV at the weirdest position ever. Like, the SCV, there's no way he's gonna go to the tower, Zalnaga tower, and like chill, So he must know that there is some type of proxy going on.
Yeah, for sure. All right. How does Rogue respond? We did see him pull a lot of drones in the previous game, but didn't quite work out for him.
Well, this time it's 2 racks instead of 3, so like Terran is not like super duper uber all in as well.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Compared to the 3 racks variation. So all Terran has to do is just try to delay the mining time of the Zerg as much as possible, and then it's imperative that he doesn't lose the Marines. If he loses all the Marines to the Lynx plus drones, then it's a different story. But right now, Rogue is about to do it. He got us around. Oh, perfect defense. He lost essentially nothing.
Yeah, Byun was able to get up the bunker, but has to, of course, salvage that as can't get any Marines in there.
Nope. There we go. Great shutdown coming off from Rogue. Right, and he also has the Overlord in position to scout what Byun's gonna do as well. So it's gonna have. If he were to just, shove that Overlord in, it's gonna have a perfect read on what's gonna happen within the next minute to a minute and a half.
Yeah,
he will identify everything, and he can make the proper response to every single move that Byun can do.
Yeah. It's gonna, of course, kind of dictate what Rogue responds with, whether he continues droning up and getting a bit of an economic advantage, or whether he goes for maybe a timing push of some sort, maybe even some Nidus play. I mean, this wouldn't be the worst map to go for it. Although, as I say that, Byun is starting to get a nice kind of vision of his main base, making sure he has the supply depot on the outskirts, and we'll see how this game progresses along, as both players are going to go ahead and start kind of building up here.
Alright, so he's just going to go Cloak Banshees. Probably going to get a 3rd CC sometime soon. Unless he's going to all in, but really difficult to all in at this spot because you don't even have STEM research being upgraded at this point as well. So
yeah. All right,
and then you can also mitigate the creep dispersion because you want to use the Banshees to get rid of as many drones as possible. And also, in order for you to get rid of the creep tumors, you gotta, spend the scans as well, which you can't afford at this stage of the game because
Yeah.
you started so economically deficient from the get-go by doing the proxy double rack. So
Yeah.
a lot of uphills for Byun to climb. Now, if Rogue kind of disregards the Cloak Banshee possibility and doesn't build a Spore Crawler anytime soon, then I don't know. He's actually gonna, go for aggression himself, getting the Roach Ravagers.
Yeah, I mean the Banshee does actually work out for Beyond that way because of course the Banshees can snipe down those Roach and Ravagers.
Yeah, but he just swapped the Starport with the factory, so he's only gonna have 2 Banshees, and one of them is actually outside. So can he stop this aggression coming out from Rogue? Rogue only has 33 drones, 32. Basically, he's all in. So if Byun can stop this, then Byun's gonna take it 3-0. Alright, great. Banshee doing a lot of work trying to get those Ravagers down. Oh, gotta be careful of the vials. Right, nice escape from the vials.
Oh, Stim is finished though.
Yeah. And SCV's tanking as much as possible. It's over. Here we go. Byun. After that failed proxy 2-racks, still clutches it out with the Cloak Banshees.